Good morning, staffing world, and thank you, Richard, for the warm welcome. I am pleased to announce that the 2018 National Staffing Employee of the Year is Healthcare Sector All-Star Brittney Bourgeois. We are so pleased that Brittney is here with us today. Let me tell you a little bit about Brittney's staffing success story. Brittney is a speech-language pathologist. She decided to try contract staffing so that she could have the flexibility to do the work that she loves, but also take care of her young family. Brittney's husband, James, is with us today. James, please wave so that we can welcome you. Brittney and James are the parents of 2 young children. And because of the flexibility that staffing offers, Brittney doesn't have to miss any doctor's appointments. And she doesn't have to miss any school activities or any other of life's small or large moments with her family. In 2014, Brittney connected with her staffing company, Supplemental Healthcare. And her recruiter placed her in what she viewed as a dream assignment with the St. Louis public school system. Brittney is assigned to 2 public schools where she works hands-on with young children, all between the ages of 3 and 7 years old. Brittney's students have special needs that cover the spectrum of speech-language issues and disorders. More than half of the students have developmental disability, such as Down syndrome or autism. Brittney helps these children improve their foundational and language skills so that they can share their basic wants, their needs, and their ideas at school and at home. Several of the children on our caseload are nonverbal, and they must use augmentative communication devices. Brittney works with these children who started school without the ability to speak or without functional communication skills, but now are more confident participating in the classroom, at home, and in social settings. Through Brittney's support, these children are finding their voices. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming the 2018 National Staffing Employee of the Year, Brittney Bourgeois.
Everyone. I am so very excited to be here with you all. It's such an incredible honor to receive this award, and I could not be more humbled or more grateful. I might actually still be in a little bit of shock, and I'm not sure if this is real life. I began working with Supplemental Healthcare in 2014. I just had my first son, Jackson Lincoln, and I was looking for a job that not only provided me with consistent hours, but also the flexibility to put my new family, little family, first. I found just that in my placement as the SLP at 2 early childhood centers in the St. Louis public school system through Supplemental Healthcare. Over the past few years, I've gained valuable experience in collaborating with classroom teachers, with the families of the children that I work with, and all of the other therapists as well. Every day, I get to laugh and play with the sweetest little preschool through 2nd graders that I promise you will ever see. And I get to help them find their voices. Many of them, as they said, through augmentative and alternative communication devices, or what we call AAC, which is what I'm holding here today. When I began at Supplemental, I had little to no experience in the AAC realm of speech-language pathology, but it's now become my passion. I have found such joy in watching my students' faces light up when they can finally use their device to ask for
bubbles.
Ask for bubbles, or a favorite song, or a favorite snack like
Goldfish cracker.
Like goldfish crackers. Goldfish crackers and fruit snacks are definitely in high demand with my little guys, so it's really important for them to be able to say those words. Over the course of the past few years, my amazing husband, James, and I also added a new addition to our family, Josiah Knox. Becoming a full-time working mother of 2 is no joke. We've had our fair share of well baby checkups, sick days, and medical emergency scares. It has been such a relief to work for a company that understands that life happens. My team at Supplemental Healthcare has never made me feel guilty for putting the needs of my family first, and for that I'm thankful from the bottom of my heart. What more can I say? As a working mother of 2 with a passion for supporting children with special needs, I really feel that there is no better fit for me than within the staffing industry. I would like to thank Richard Walquist, the staff at ASA, Michelle and Patrick have been phenomenal, and the members of the American Staffing Association for extending such an honor and an amazing experience for me. I'd also like to thank my supplemental healthcare team. Dan and Natalie are here today, for always being on my side and never getting angry at me when I forget to submit my time card on Monday mornings, like every single week. They're always very gracious. I'd also like to thank my husband, James, who, even though he has recently been going through some a back injury, he didn't let that hold him back from being by my side today. And I couldn't be up here without him. He's always very encouraging to me, listens to me tell story after story about my kids, and just always pushes me to be the best that I can be, so I thank him. I'd also like to thank Lisa Francis from Supplemental Healthcare for being such an inspirational leader for all of us, and for extending such kindness and generosity to me from the second that we met. I'd like to thank Mary Lucas of Supplemental Healthcare as well for her encouragement and her warmth and generosity. And just wanted to say that my new goal in life is to remain inspired by life and those around me and enjoy the ride that I'm on while I'm on it. I just want to say again how overjoyed and honored I am to represent all temporary and contract employees in the U.S. as your National Staffing Employee of the Year. I know that I am in excellent company, and I intend to represent you all well. And so I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
Just stay here a second. So many of you have met many of our National Staffing Employees of the Year, and they're all stellar individuals, but is this woman going to represent us really, really well in the year ahead, with and without your device? So, Brittney, on behalf of all of us, our board of directors, our staff, and all of our members, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to officially welcome you as our National Staffing Employee of the Year. And with this, not only do you get this snazzy piece of crystal to display someplace, thank you on behalf of Career Builder. Congratulations to your husband. We're so glad that you're up and around and feeling better. And in fact, would the supplemental team please stand up? You said some very nice things about these people, and many of them are, and your husband as well. So I was talking to Brittney a little bit late yesterday afternoon, and she was telling me how much she enjoyed being able to travel here to Chicago, have a couple days away from the kids, and so in addition to this, I'm delighted to share with you some American Express travel money. And it could probably take you any place in the United States, and if you wanted to go a little further, you could use it, and you could go just about any place in the world and enjoy and celebrate the life that you've built, and continue to be our brand ambassador. I have one question for you, and now this is the moment where Brittney's looking at me like, I didn't know I was going to have to answer questions. So I think you've already answered it. You talked a little bit about how you chose your profession and how you ended up with the organization you're at. If you were to try to define in a couple of words, as you think a little bit about the things that matter the most, and you say, Richard, I think my purpose in life is, how would you, come back to the mic, how might you, my purpose in life is?
My purpose in life, I think, it's twofold for me. First and foremost, of course, it's to be the best mother and wife that I can be, that my children and my husband deserve. And then secondly, of course, to be the best therapist that the children that I work with deserve. to provide them with the faith and the hope for their families to be able to create lasting relationships in the community that they're in and to make a fruitful impact.
So your purpose is making a difference in people's lives and changing things for the better. Our keynote speaker asked me if I would ask you that question, and you knocked it out of the park. Brittney, thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Brittney Bourgeois. Very